What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? So I'm going over this right now because this is what's perceived to be a stall letter, but it really isn't a stall letter. This is a letter that basically tells you that the documents that you sent are incorrect and that it's missing something or it's looking for something that needs to be rectified beforehand. So what we're doing over here is trying to understand the letter. So the letter says Category 1 identification. So you must one of the must following please make a copy of one of the following items, and please must contain your complete social security. So this is the item that we say, and I got to make that a little bit bigger. Okay, this is always the item that we say: valid social security card. I tell everybody on Mondays and Fridays that you should always have a social security card. This is a must. Pay stub, W-2, that's great, but this is always a must. Make sure that we're utilizing this. Okay, that's always the first thing. So if your driver's license, you're gonna include your driver's license. Make sure that your driver's license is the place, as the best that you can have, and then if it doesn't have the matching address, then you're going to include your proof of address. But the W-2 and the SSC are the most important, making sure that you have your social security card and everything is perfect for your social security card. This one's coming from Equifax. You can see multiple of these. Usually you're going to get one from Equifax, one from TransUnion, one from Experian. But you have to make sure that all this stuff matches. And this is why I say the AI part of the software is the most important part, is making sure that all this matches while you're doing this. So the next piece over here is going to be that current address. And remember, it says current address. So we want to make sure that we're using a utility bill. This one over here. Okay, I'm going to make sure I'm going to star this over here. We're going to make sure that we're using this one, okay, over here to match our current address. As you can see, I whited this out. You see how it has an S over here? We spell that stuff out in the software so they know that. You can also have a rental agreement. You can have a pay stub with this address, or you could have a driver's license. But if your driver's license does not match, you're going to use a utility bill, gas, water, register, whatever. You could also use another bill like your bank statement or insurance card that you can get over there as well. So the breakdown of this file, this one is not a stall letter. This is telling you what you submitted is incorrect. So now we have to go back through this and address these identification problems and go through it. Now, there is another video that we have that's called Bank Ready Documents. I'll make sure that I tag it in this video. Make sure you watch the Bank Ready documents to know exactly what you need to get through this. Now look, over here it says a work permit only is not a proof of valid social security card. You want to make sure that you have that as well. So watch that Bank Ready documents, get everything set up for where it needs to be. Once everything is set up where it needs to be, then you should be able to rock and roll. Your next round should be good. That means that the round that you submitted here, okay, they looked at it. They can't verify who it is, so that is a bad case in point. What I would do on top of this right now is I would write an affidavit of person, okay? Basically, I'm proving who I am, and submit it with your submit it with your ID, social security card, and proof of address. If you don't have the social security card, W-2 or pay stub, make sure you have that. I would submit that in. I wouldn't even wait. If you need our team to print it out for you, let us know. But this is what I would do in this case in point going forward using this. I did redact some of the information over here, but you want to make sure that you have that and you're proving in that that affidavit of who you are, that that you are the person that is submitting the ID. You're submitting any credit reports that are coming after this, and you want that to be on file so they know that that's there and that's ready to rock and roll. I would also send that certified so they know that that has arrived. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.